here is Chief Meteorologist Chase Jones.
Well, Stephen and I were just talking over the break that we're so grateful this cold weather is on its way out. Now, tonight we're going to be dropping back down into those lower 20s, so I owe you a good Friday night. But by next week, looking pretty prime. Now, this cold weather is on its way out, and we're tracking the warm-up because these temperatures have been hugging the bottom of the chart all week long, getting all the way down into those mid-20s. Then we warmed up about 10 degrees into those mid-30s, and that'll be the last cold day for a while, I promise. Now, some reports of some light snow making its way in from the northeastern part of the Concho Valley, and we're still on the lookout for some light flurries as we make our way into tonight. 36 in San Angelo, everybody else in a combination of those mid-30s across the entire region, but we're looking out for shades of green. 39 up there in Robert Lee, 37 down there in Robert Lee, but you're seeing some 40s sprinkled in there, so we're just inside of that 10-degree spread, but we're getting a better idea of those higher and lower elevations as the humidity and the instability is on the rise. Despite seeing those winds out of the northeast, it feels a little cooler than it is out there, but we've been tracking how much these temperatures have been gradually warming up despite seeing some of this cloud cover over this last chilly week. Now, instability is on the move as we continue to watch this concentration of blue push across the entire Gulf Coast region. Steve and I are starting to eye sort of the early indications or patterns or formations for severe weather season and hurricane season because it is right around the corner. Now, upper level pattern is going to show you how this cold weather is on its way out, but record highs are going to try to ridge their way in somewhere around Arizona, New Mexico, and right here in the Concho Valley. But take a good look off the west coast. This nasty little cutoff low is going to try to fight its way in, and we'll see if it doesn't push us down a couple degrees. If not, finally put some moisture here in the Concho Valley. That drought monitor is just awful when we're looking at the water vapor imagery, keeping our eye on this concentration up towards the northwest. But a lot of cold, dry air making its way in, but the heat and the warm-up is on the way as we speak. Taking you down to the surface because severe weather outlook is completely quiet. That goes for the entire nation. Finally, no cold weather alerts, no winter weather alerts, nothing severe, nothing at all, just a break from this freezing weather. Now, down in the Concho Valley, tracking Friday night as it's going to be a chilly one, so we'll probably be inside, but this low cloud cover is trying to fight its way back and forth. Now, earlier in the week, we were talking about some of this low cloud cover turning into the possibility of ice. It looks like it's snow, but it's going to fight back and forth. Now, as the weekend sort of rolls around, Stephen's going to take a closer look at this cloud cover pushing its way out by Sunday because we are looking at record highs by Monday. So tonight, down about 10 degrees into those lower 20s. If you have to go outside, bundle up. I've been saying it all week. That includes people, pets, plants, and pipes. Then tomorrow into those 50s finally, and we're going to continue to warm up, but we're still going to drop down somewhere around those freezing levels by about Saturday night. By Sunday again up into those 70s, by Monday into those 80s, and then we're finally going to level out as we hang out in those 70s while those overnight lows finally push up from those freezing levels and we hang out somewhere in those upper 40s. Stay tuned. Well, over the break, you're watching KSAN News at 5.